Portion of Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by Local Orthodontics. Yes, once again, it is time for Junior Chef Teen Edition here in the Daytime Tri-Cities Kitchen. And today I am joined by Anna Jefson. She is a rising senior at Science Hill High School, and you're going to be making fritters for us today.
Yes.
Talk to us about the types of fritters. You have like 3 different types of fritters that you're going to be preparing, or you could prepare.
We brought a whole bunch of different types,
Okay.
but today I'm making zucchini fritters, and we have sweet potato, corn, and kale.
All right.
So
I've never heard of that combination with the corn and kale. That's intriguing. And of course, sweet potatoes and zucchini. I think everyone has had a zucchini fritter at some time, but this is going to be your take on it.
yes, it is.
All right. How do we get started?
First, you'll cut your vegetables. First, we already have our zucchini grated,
Okay.
and then we're going to start cutting our parsley.
Well, while you're cutting that parsley, let's talk about what got you interested and involved in the culinary program.
My mom's a culinary teacher,
Right.
and that pretty much brought up all of how I was raised, and I got to see a lot of cooking at home, and I grew up cooking lots of different things.
Right.
And so as soon as I got into high school, I started taking culinary more seriously. And now as I'm going into my senior year, I'm applying to culinary schools,
All right. Where are you hoping to go to culinary school at?
Pellissippi State.
Oh, nice. Okay, very good. And talking about, what are are you more on the savory side of dishes or the sweet side of dishes? What's your area of expertise, do you think?
Savory.
Savory dishes? All right, now you're cutting up this parsley and you're going to get a good chop on that.
Yes.
And you got some other aromatics in these fritters as well.
Yes. We brought mint, fresh mint from a garden.
Okay.
And then we brought scallions to cook too.
Talk to me, fritters are a great way to take different, what are the main components of a fritter?
It is a binding agent, a vegetable, an aromatic, and a...
She's got to check her notes. It's just like me in school. I had to check my notes all the time too.
Is that
But
good?
you want to get that aromatics. You got the binding agent. You've got those main ingredients like the zucchini here. And you said you took the zucchini and you basically pulsed it through a food processor.
Yes. So we got an even pulse about it, and
Yeah.
then we
You spread that out.
spread it out, salt it. So make sure you have it salted enough that because it will take the water out of the zucchinis.
And you want to get as much of that water out as you can before you
Yes.
start the baking process on these, or the frying process on these.
Yes.
All right, and you're cutting up the mint right now. Oh, it
Yes.
smells so good. Oh, man.
And
You like working with fresh ingredients like this?
yes, it's so much easier to do than processed. And having something that you already grow at home is just something you get to bring your own little touch in something.
And I think so many people don't realize it, but a lot of folks around here actually have wild mint growing in their yards. You can find it, especially if you do like me and run over it with a lawnmower. You can smell it in the air, and it makes mint and parsley and things of that nature just bring out freshness, bring it, make it more springy. I think any recipe that you put it in.
Oh yes, and then when we do this, we have our binding agents, and when we put our binding agents, we put our salt and our pepper and paprika, and then we put mint back in it. But we don't put the fresh mint. We put
Dried mint.
dried mint,
Okay.
and it gives a different taste. So using that, we get to have different tastes because they're all
Right. You get layers of flavor.
yes.
Yes. And of course you got a scallion now.
Yeah.
And so you're going to cut that up. Now, I see people do this so many different ways, but handling a knife, you got to be
Yeah.
careful. Nobody wants an accident in the kitchen.
No.
Yeah. Is that part of what you've learning in the culinary program at Science Hill?
Yes, that's your first week of Culinary 1.
Yeah.
You're learning how to be safe in a kitchen.
Absolutely.
And Culinary 1, I had Culinary 1 during COVID.
Okay.
So you got very little amounts of
hands-on.
Hands-on.
Yes, I get that.
And
it's like a lot of classes. Now, when you're doing scallions, do you go all the way up? I mean,
Yes,
all
all of it.
parts of it.
Has different flavors the more you get through it.
All right.
So once you get up to the green part, it's more bold.
Okay. Well, we're going to come back here. You're going to continue to chop on these vegetables. We're going to come back here in just a little while. We're going to finish this whole process up, show you what the finished product is going to look like. It is Junior Chef Teen Edition, and we'll be back with more coming up a little later in the show. The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by Local Orthodontics.